Welcome to Tennis Intention. Today we're going to talk about a compromise. When you compromise to something, is the only way to achieve, in our case, the game. The problem is that our players has a lot of options, has a lot of choices. So the attention is over the place, there, and that's why our action never are completely. They are just middle actions because our attention is not completely. Why? Because we have a lot of options. Also, the coach says that in the game you have to get plan A, plan B, and plan C. When you get plan A, plan B, and plan C, you don't have any plan. Because when you compromise to something, you just have one way. That's why you have the compromise to do this action, because you don't have another plan. This is the only way to do it. And that's why the players always play not everything that I can, not everything that I can to bring into the core, because they have a lot of choices. And when you have a lot of choices, why do I need to play tennis? Because I have another choices. But in our case, we have to deal with that, because if we don't understand that we have to compromise to the game, it's going to be impossible to make the game, to play the game. That's why people want to lose. I say, people don't want to win. People want to lose. Why? Because if they win, they have to get the compromise with the action more than in the past. That's why they prefer to lose, because it's easier. When you lose, then you don't have to make more actions, more than you gave. And that is a easy situation. The difficult situation is to win, because when you win, now everything that you have done doesn't work. Now you have to be in that place. Now you have to be more commitment with the action. And this is something painful, because when you commit with something and you don't have the solution because it's new for you, this is something that you have to arrange. And this is a pain you have to hold, because it's the first time you are in the situation, and the winner can hold that situation. That's why they win, because they say, okay, I can win because I can hold the new situation. The person says, I prefer to lose because then it's going to be the same. That's why the coach says, oh, let's control. Let's control control. Less control means you're not gonna play. You're not gonna win. So if you try to control, you're not gonna win, because you try to be in the same place. You try to arrange the same thing that you can handle. To be a winner, you have to leave everything and get the compromise with the action. So it means if you want to play, the only choice is to get a commitment with the action. Why? Because they give you full attention, full intention, movement, everything. But this is something that you have to choose. You can be in the same place or in another place. It's up to you. I have a student that was playing a point with them, and there was a difficult point, and he told me, well, maybe it's better to play this one a little bit slower, no. Because if you play this point a little bit slowly, it's because you want to do less and less and less. In the next session, you're going to be less, and the progress is far from you. You have to make the full action every time. When you make full action every time, full attention, full everything, even if you put the ball outside, even if you lose, you are doing your job. You are trying to achieve this place, new place, another place that you know. not the place that you can handle. That's why be a winner is difficult. That's why be a loser is easier. That's why the people lose, because it's easier. It's to keep the same situation. It's to try to arrange the same situation. But be a winner, it's difficult, because you are in the time that you win. Now you have to be another person. Now everything that you have done doesn't work. Now you have to get new solutions, and you don't know that solution, and that is going to be painful for you and not comfortable. But if you are the commitment, it's okay. I don't know the answer. I don't know the right place. I don't know the right way, but I'm going to find it, because I have full attention and full action. So we have to get the commitment of the game if you want to play. Because if you're not, if you're not, it's because you have another choices. And when you have another choices, it's impossible to give a full action, a full intention, and full attention. That is the game. That is what you need. So it's up to you. You can be a loser, representing always the same place that you achieve, or you can be a winner, a person who can handle new situation and have the courage to stay in that place, even if they don't know how to handle. They're going to be there every time, because they have the commitment with the game, because they don't have another choice. I hope you like this video, and we'll see you soon. Bye.